This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports. And now, the cameras are ready, the headset is on, it's game time.
All right, so apparently the camera is not ready, but we can change that here really quick. Just bear with me. It'll be done here in a matter of seconds. It's just a switch from game to game type of a deal, and that's just how this thing works, I guess, sometimes. So, but here we are. We are ready for what I think what most people are expecting to be an exciting matchup here. Central Cass just defeated Hart River 14-2 in 5 innings, and as I was down getting lineups for the Dickinson Midgets, heard some Hart River fans saying, "Hey, do you want to stick around and watch this game? It's number 1 versus in Class A versus number 1 in Class B," and that's exactly what it is. And there are some Hart River fans sticking around for this game. Some of the players are up in the stands, or they were earlier. They left the stands, but I still see them standing down by the third base line there. So we're looking. I'm certainly looking forward to this one. The only one thing I'm not sure is if this is going to be a high-scoring affair, or if it's going to be like a pitching defensive battle, because both of these teams can dominate opponents, and both of these teams have great pitching. So you really don't know if this is going to end up in a final score of like 25-23, or if this is going to end up in a final score of like 2-1. Or maybe one of these two teams will shock us and just completely blow away our expectations for this game. But whatever the case happens, it should be a fun one to watch. I haven't seen Dickinson yet this year, but I have seen them plenty of times over the last couple of years, and over the times that I have seen Dickinson, the players on this year's roster are mostly the same as the ones that were on the rosters before. Like Kachatea Hop-Off, first time I saw her was in the state tournament as an 8th grader. She's a junior now. For one example as many, she can hit some home runs, and I remember I think it was 2 years ago, a game against Bismarck Legacy. It was the longest 5-inning game I'd ever seen. I think they hit like 5 or 6 home runs in the same game, and they're all multi-run home runs, if I remember correctly. So they certainly have the firepower at the plate, and they certainly have the pitching and the defense to make some spectacular plays. And just copy and paste what I said and apply it towards the Central Cass Squirrels. I mean, they can do the same thing. They can dominate opponents. They can hit home runs. We saw 2 of them in the last game against Hart River, a 3-run blast to left off the bat of Tori Richter, and then the very next inning, Katie Sinner would step up to the plate and hit a 2-run blast to left center field. So 5 of the 14 runs that they scored off the 2 swings of the bat. And let's take a look at some of the other finals here from the Midseason Madness tournament. We're going to do our best to tweet or retweet all of these to our Twitter account. So if you want to follow us at msportsnet live, or I'm sorry, wrong. That was our old Twitter. It's Magnitude SN. Follow us at Magnitude SN on Twitter, and you can find out all the final scores as soon as we retweet them, which will in most cases be moments after the games go final. But the Dickinson Midgets in 5 innings took care of Red River, Grand Forks Red River, with a final score 21-3. So the Midgets coming off a big 5-inning win, and the Central Cass Squirrels coming off a big 5-inning win, 14-2 over Hart River. Let's see here. Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark edged out Kindred 4-3 was a final in that game. Let's see here. Central Cass over Hart River 14-2, as we mentioned a moment ago. Harvey Wells County edged out Mayport CG by the final score of 5-4. And one other final that we have, Bismarck High defeats Grand Forks Central in 5 innings with a final score of 13-2. So those are the finals that we have so far, as the Hart River players are going to come up and watch some, if not all, of this game here between the Central Cass Squirrels, who will be in the first base dugout, and the Dickinson Midgets, who will be in the third base dugout. So the Squirrels will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and the Dickinson Midgets will be the home team on the scoreboard. We want to thank our sponsors today, including our friend Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, and Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. Go Promo for sponsoring our scoreboard, Essentia Health, and North Dakota Softball All-Stars for literally powering this broadcast. I was short an extension cord, and he's like, how long do you need it? So I came out here yesterday, and I measured it, and I was like 81 feet. And he's like, would a 100-footer work? I'm like, sure it would. So we had one cord for the other field, but it was shorter cord for field 2. So it was either ask somebody or go buy one. And I would have bought one if I had to, but thankfully I didn't have to. So that means extra money for me at the concession stand here today. Going over for Central Cass fans rejoining us here, we'll go over some of the stats from that last game. And then after this game here, we'll have a full post-game show since we don't have another game after this one. This will be our final game today, and then we'll have 3 more games for you here from Fields 1 and 5 tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock. Game scheduled for 11 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3 p.m. tomorrow on Fields 1 and 5. We'll have all 6 of those games for you here on Magnitude Sports. Let's see here. Let's pull that one up. Once again, Squirrels win 14-2. They get two runs in the top of the first. Hart River would respond with 1 in the bottom of the first. And then Central Cass would come out, get 7 runs in the top of the second. 3 of those runs off the bat of, let me pull it up again here. I'm drawing a blank right now here. It was, I want to say Torrey Richter. Yes, it was Torrey Richter. I just found it. Torrey Richter with a 3-run homer in the top of the second as part of those 7 runs. Hart River would not score in the bottom of the second. Central Cass would get 5 more in the top of the third. 2 of those off the bat of Katie Sinner on a 2-run homer to left center. And then Hart River would get another run in the bottom of the fourth to cut the lead to 14-2, but that's where the scoring would come to a stall, and that would end up being your final score. Unofficial line score. Central Cass 14 runs on 10 hits on 6 Hart River Cougar errors and 7 left on base. Hart River 2 runs on 2 hits on 1 Central Cass error and a total of 2 left on base. So that's your line score in summary of the first game here for the Central Cass fans. And once again, the second game here set to start at 6:30, which is about a minute away. So we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. If we have more, if we don't have first pitch yet, then we will chat a little bit more. But hopefully we'll have a first pitch here coming up in a moment or two here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Game 2 of the day set to start at 6:30. It's now 6:29. We'll be back shortly with your first pitch right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the 2-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back 3, number 12. He got it! 7 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. Go Promo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just Go Promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, welcome back. Team's starting to take the field here. Dickinson Midgets will be in their black jerseys with orange numerals and orange trim, while the Central Cast will be in their new red jerseys with the black numbers outlined in white. They're the first year that they've worn these jerseys. They had the red with white outlined in black last year. Or I should say 2 years ago, because there was no last year, unfortunately. I wish I didn't have to say that, but you know that's how it worked out. So we've got to deal with that. If you're joining us in that first game, I was mentioning going through the rosters because I keep them from year to year, and then I just simply minus out the seniors who graduated. And then this year, when I went through the rosters, I had to minus out the seniors and the juniors, and suddenly the sophomores are seniors. And I'm like, wow, this is one year really makes you think a little bit when it comes to sports. When you look at rosters and trying to do research on who plays what position, what grade they're in, all that cool stuff, it just really blew my mind when I went through that there. So. But we're looking forward to this one. Dickinson ranked number 1 in Class A out of the western side of the state, WDA. And the Central Cast Squirrels ranked number 1 in Class B in the eastern side of the state. I believe it's subdivision or subregion 1. I think they have 4 subregions, and I think the Squirrels are in subregion 1. That was something that was put into effect in 2019. And then we didn't have a 2020 season, so once again, I'm still getting used to the new setup here for Class B. But regardless, number 1 versus number 1, and this could be either a high-scoring battle or a defensive battle, or maybe one of these two teams will surprise us and just really end up surprising everybody here. But we have the Heart River Cougars in attendance here for this game, and they're looking forward to some good softball here as we're getting ready for the top of the first. We'll go through the lineups here. And the first pitch is popped up and fouled away for strike one. First pitch coming at 6:35. And that one, line drive to third. McKenna Eckelberg makes the grab for out number one. That was a hard hit ball too, and not much time for Eckelberg to react, but she made the catch, and wow, what a play there for out number one. That brings up the next batter here. That was Tori Richter, now Riley Holzer. So Richter line drive to third for out number one, and now Riley Holzer steps up to the plate. And that will come across for a strike. I missed the first pitch, and if you're a Dickinson fan that was not watching the first game, there's nobody running the scoreboard here, so I have to rely on the officials' call. So I know we have at least 1 ball, 1 strike, and if he'll be kind enough to put his 2 hands up and tell me what the count is, that'd be great. It's at least 1-1. We know that. All right, so 1-2, so that first pitch must have been a ball, and it is indeed 2-2. There we go, process of elimination, we got it. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. It's Ava Yonner, the freshman in the circle here for the Dickinson Midgets, and she gets strikeout number 1. Around the bases, Mateo Mortensen, a junior at first. Bailey, I think I misspelled that. Let me look at the roster here. I have Bailey Beeg. I'm wondering if it's not Berg. I have the roster in one of my pockets, or the lineup card, I should say, in one of my pockets. Let's see here. Second base, number 4. Yeah, it is Berg. I misspelled it. That was my error. So Bailey Berg, the sophomore, at second. Callie Kubis, the junior shortstop. And McKenna Eckelberg, the junior, at third base. Hit by a pitch there as Holzer will walk. Puts a runner on, and that brings up Katie Sinner, who hit a 2-run homer in the top of the third in the last game against Hart River. She also had 2 single and a double down the third base line. Snap throw at the first, and it goes into right field. And had that one been caught, they may have got her out there. It was actually an 0-1 count. That one fouled away. Now it's 0-2. So 1 away, no balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first is Riley Holzer. A couple minutes into the game, Ava Yonner with pitch number 10 coming up here. 6 strikes and 3 balls on 9 pitches. And now add an extra ball to that count for pitch number 10. 1-2. Wind up and a pitch up high, and hop off, jumps up and threatens to fire it up to first to Mortensen on to keep Holzer on the bag there. And the 2-2 is cranked foul and out of play. Way out of play. So remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, runner on first with 1 out is Riley Holzer. On deck is Peyton Nelson. Katie Sinner, the batter. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has fouled. Check that. It's Peyton Nelson, my bad. Grounded to short, to second. They won't try for the double play because they won't need to. Forgot to advance my batter there. So we'll be back after this here. That'll end the top half of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. Be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. Correction on my earlier my line score there. No runs and no hits, no errors. They left 2 on base. Aubrey Lindstrom, first pitch here to Jenna Decker, is in for strike 1 on a swing and a miss. So we go to the bottom of the first. Barbara Prente, the junior, catching behind the plate here for the Squirrels. Peyton Nelson, the junior, at first. Tori Richter, the sophomore, at second. Pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-1. Riley Holzer, the junior, shortstop. Katie Sinner, the sophomore, at third. Outfield here after the 1-1 pitch. Once again, the batter is Jenna Decker. Swing and a miss, strike 2. In left field, the sophomore Taylor Severson. Right field, Camry Nelson, the sophomore. Straightaway center is Kaylee McKinnon, the junior. And that one comes up high. He'll level the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Number 1 from Class B versus number 1 from Class A. It has this atmosphere like it's a big game, and that's exactly what it is. Wind up here from Lindstrom, little bit high, full count, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the freshman Jenna Decker. A wind up in the payoff pitch, inside and a walk. Decker gets on base, and that'll bring up Matea Mortensen, the third baseman, who made a beautiful catch on a line drive, a well-hit hard ball down the third base line right into the glove of Mortensen. Now she'll step up to the plate, and we'll see what she can do in the batter's box. Showing bunt, bunts it down the third base line. Sinner runs up, throws it over to first. Nelson with the grab, and now they'll throw it back to third. Safe at third. That was a close call, though. Looked like they may have gotten the throw there in time, but Decker in at third, Mortensen on a ground out as the Squirrels tried to get the double play there. But they only get one. So Mortensen will ground out on a bunt to third into a 5-3, and I'll move Decker up to third. Taya Hopoff, the catcher. She's a junior this year. First time I saw her was as an 8th grader in the state tournament. She smacked a home run over the left field fence. That was at Mickelson Park here in Fargo. We'll see. And then, well, I take that back. That was the first time, not the last time I saw her. The last time I saw her was in the game against Bismarck Legacy that the Midgets just absolutely dominated. That was at the Clem Kelly softball complex in South Bismarck. The pitch, swing and a miss for a strike here to Hopoff. This official not quite as friendly as the last one as far as giving the ball strike count here, but I believe it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss for a strike 2. And that one fouled off the front fence of the Squirrel dugout. There'll remain at least 1 ball and for sure 2 strikes. Once again, 1 out base runner on third is the freshman Jenna Decker. The windup from Lindstrom, the delivery inside, nearly hit her. Pitch gets away from Prante, and Decker will come in and score. So Decker scores on a pass ball to make it 1-0 in favor of Dickinson. Hop-off facing a 2-balls, 2-strike count. At least we believe. It might be 3-2, but the umpire's not helping us out here. It is 2-2. I got it. Awesome. Lindstrom winds up. Swing and a miss. Got her. That's out number 2. So Hop-off strikes out on a full count. Paige Balliet, a senior, steps into the box now here for Dickinson. And a pitch up high, and I think she didn't want to swing, but I went too far, and the momentum carried the bat through. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 to the senior Balliet, who will rifle that one foul and out of play for strike 2. Ten minutes into the ball game here. Bottom of the first, so 2 away. Midgets get 1 on a pass ball. Jenna Decker scoring from third on that pass ball. Outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count now here to Balliet. On deck is Reese Hauk if Balliet can reach, if she can reach base. One ball and 2 strikes, and Lindstrom, swing and a miss, got another strikeout. And that will end the first inning of play. 1-0 Dickinson on a run scored on a pass ball, and that's where we stand right now. Squirrels chance to respond when we return in the top of the second. It's been a fun one so far, and we've only played 1 inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Magnitude Sports.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, a pitcher versus pitcher battle here to start the top of the second. It's Aubrey Lindstrom stepping into the batter's box here for Central Cass, and the pitch comes up high for ball 1 to start the top of the second. Ava Yonner, the freshman in the circle. I don't know if we went through the outfield for Dickinson, but we will here after the 1-0 pitch. And that one popped up, fouled 1-1. Jenna Decker, the freshman, in left. Reese Hauk, the junior, in right. And straightaway center is Paige Balliet, the senior. Ava Yonner catching. Taya Hop-off, the junior, catching. Matea Mortensen at first. Bailey Berg, the sophomore, at second. And that is out number 1. And then at third is the junior, or check that, at shortstop is the junior, Callie Kubis, and that third is McKenna Eckelberg, the junior. So that's your around the bases here for the Dickinson Midgets. I missed the pitch, not sure if it's a ball or a strike. Judging on what I'm seeing, I'm guessing it was a ball. We're going to say 1-0. Line drive almost stayed fair, but drifted just to the left of the third base bag as it reached the third base bag, and it's 1-1. It's Jennifer Tallickson, the batter. In the game against Hart River, reached base on an error, popped out to the third baseman, and singled out into left center. And the 1-1 from Yonner. And it will float high outside, and Talixon will climb the ladder and pay the price. 1-2. Check that strikeout. That'll bring up Taylor Severson. She's a sophomore for the Squirrels. Now swing and a miss for strike one. Well thrown pitch there by Yonner. And the 0-1. Strike two. And the 0-2, curveball high to the outside, strikes her out, and that ends the top half of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base here for the Squirrels in the top half of two. To the bottom of two we go. It's Hauk, Cubis, and Berg. Batters 5, 6, and 7 for Dickinson. We return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second, 1-0 lead here for the Dickinson Midgets. Scored that in the bottom of the first. Otherwise, it's been a pretty good ball game. That passed ball is the result of the run. No hits allowed in this game by either team so far. Swing and a miss there for a strike. Sorry, I forgot to hit the button there. That one popped up and is going to go out of play. Just barely out of play there. It was really high. Wasn't sure which side of the backstop that was going to fall upon. So 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count here to Reese Hauk, the junior. And that one inside almost nicked her. 2-2. Kind of get this feeling like it's a state championship semifinal almost. A little miss outside and a full count at 3-2. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. That's out number 1 of the inning here as Lindstrom will get Hauk, and now she'll face Callie Kubis, the shortstop. Kubis, a junior here for the Midgets. Now on a little low to the outside. Oh, it caught the edge for a strike. 0-1. Nice pitch there by Lindstrom, who's a senior this year for the Squirrels. And that one, did it catch the edge again? It did. 0-2. 2 strikes looking to count the Kubis so far. Bailey Berg is on deck, 1 away, and the 0-2. Down the middle, strikeout. 3-pitch strikeout there to Kubis. That's the 4th strikeout of the game here for Aubrey Lindstrom. She's only faced 6 batters. And that brings up Bailey Berg. another strike down the middle. And Lindstrom just on fire here, just throwing nothing but strikes. And that one fouled away, and it'll remain 0-2. That's actually 1-2, according to the umpire. 1-2 pitch inside, and another strikeout for Lindstrom. That ends the second inning of play. That's her 5th strikeout of the game here, and she's faced 7 Dickinson midget batters. Not bad there for the senior for the Squirrels. It remains 1-0 Midgets. We go to the top of the 3rd. Squirrels up to bat next here on Magnitude. Be right back.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. A run on a pass ball. It counts for the only scoring so far here. Jenna Decker scoring from 3rd for the Midgets. Otherwise, a no-hitter happening here for both teams, and impressive pitching so far from the senior Aubrey Lindstrom. 5 strikeouts on 7 batters, and let me double-check that here. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. 4 and, yeah, 7 batters. Yeah, 7 batters. Yep, that's right. Top of the 3rd now, and that one comes across for a strike as Yonner will get an 0-1 count here on Kaylee McKinnon. McKinnon, Barbara Prante, and Tori Richter, batters 8, 9, and 1 for the Squirrels here in the top of the 3rd. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Well, we were talking in the pregame show that this was either going to be like a 2-1 game or a 25-23 game, and right now it's looking to be that 2-1. Line drive right back into the glove of Yonner for out number 1. That's the second time we've seen a line drive hit like that for an out. The first one went to Eckelberg at 3rd, and now bring up Prante. So 1 away here in the top of the 3rd, and Prante, a line drive right back to Yonner for a 1-3 ground out. It was almost another line drive out, so Prante will ground out to the pitcher on a 1-3. And that puts 2 down here for the Squirrels. Tori Richter. We were talking about that line drive hit. Sorry about the camera there. We were talking about that line drive hit. Tori Richter was the one to hit it right into the glove of Eckelberg at 3rd in the first inning. And now it's a 0-1 count here to Richter, so. And that one grounded towards 3rd. Eckelberg will pick it up, fire it over. The stretch got her. 5-3, and that ends the top half of the 3rd. To the middle of 3 we go. And a quick 1-2-3 inning here for the Squirrels. 5-3 ground out will end it. I'll bring up batters 8, 9, and 1 for the Midgets. It's Eckelberg, Yonner, and Decker. When we return after this here in the bottom of the 3rd on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 3rd, it's McKenna Eckelberg, the 3rd baseman. Pitch will just miss for a ball. 1-0 here to Eckelberg. 1 run on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for Dickinson here so far. And a strike will level the count at a ball and a strike, 1-1. Central Cass, no runs and no hits, no errors. They left 2 on base so far here in this contest. And the 1-1 to Eckelberg, swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes, and the windup and the delivery from Lindstrom is up high to even the count at 2-2. Once again, Nelson at first, Richter at second, Holzer the shortstop, Sinner at third, Prante catching, Lindstrom pitching, and a swing and a miss for another strikeout. Strikeout number 6 for Lindstrom. In the outfield, Severson in left, McKinnon center, and Camry Nelson in right. So that strikeout on Eckelberg will be number 6 for Lindstrom. That'll bring up Ava Janner, another pitcher versus pitcher battle here. Janner just a freshman, and the pitch comes across for a strike, and I just record myself and play it back there. Lindstrom throwing a strike. She is definitely dialed in right now, and she delivers another strike. This is everything that we've expected it to be so far. Now, fouled away pitch will remain 0-2. 25 minutes into the ball game now. Nobody out here, nobody on in the bottom of the third. No balls, 2 strike count to Ava Janner, the pitcher, who is a freshman for the Midgets. Looking for strikeout number 7. Can she get it? No, or go outside. Not on that pitch, at least. 1-2. And that one popped up, fouled away. It'll remain 0-2, or 1-2, excuse me. And a swing and a miss for strikeout number 7. I'll bring up Jenna Decker. She is the one responsible for the run. She got on base with a walk. Eventually made it over to third and then scored on a pass ball. Pitch up high, 1-0 the count now to Decker. Matea Mortensen is on deck. And a strike. 1-1 the count now to Decker. And a swing and a miss. And another, did she foul that one? Yeah, she did. She fouled it into the mitt. 1-2. Either way, it was strike 2, so. Outside for a ball. Swing and a miss, strikeout number 8, and that is the end of the third inning of play here. Aubrey Lindstrom doing an outstanding job in the circle here for Central Cass, but they are down a run. Midgets, or Squirrels up next here in the top of the 4th. See if they can get that run back. Well, we'll see when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Top of the third here, swing and a miss for a strike here. Batter's Riley Holzer, hit by a pitch last time she was at the plate. And 0-2 the count. Yonner looking for another strikeout, won't get it there. Yonner has 3 strikeouts, looking for her 4th, while Lindstrom has struck out 8 of 10 Dickinson batters. That one popped up high. Chance there for Kubis to make the grab, and she will. I'll bring up Katie Sinner, who was also hit by a pitch last time she was at the plate. Officially 0 for 0 as a result. And the pitch is in for strike 1. Swing and a miss. So Yonner looking almost as impressive as Lindstrom in the circle there, throwing a lot of strikes. 24 compared to 6 balls, make that 25 compared to 6 balls on 31 pitches. So he just doesn't have the strikeouts to show for it. She has 4 right now, which in normal circumstances is not a bad number to have. Now you can make that 5 strikeouts. Peyton Nelson, 0 for 1. Ground out to the shortstop Kubis on her last time at the plate. I don't check that. I'm ground out to third, excuse me. Eckelberg. That one might drop. No, it won't. Charging in to make the grab, there's Reese Hauk in right field. And that will end the top half of the third. Another 1-2-3 inning here for the Squirrels. And now the Midgets. We'll see if they can get by Aubrey Lindstrom here in the bottom of the third. She struck out 8 of 10 batters. And the next 3 that Lindstrom will face here will be Matea Mortensen, Taya Hopoff, and Paige Balliet. Batters 2, 3, and 4 in the Dickinson Midget lineup when we return after this here on Magnitude. Be right back.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, welcome back, Central Cast fans. You're trailing right now 1-0 here to Dickinson. That is not what I intended to say, but we'll get back to what I wanted to say here in a little bit. Ball 1. Class B fans is what I meant to say. Thompson defeating Hillsborough Central Valley in girls softball in 6 innings, 15-1. 1 ball, no strike here. Make that 2 balls and no strikes. The batter's Matea Mortensen grounded out to third on her last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1, 2-1 the count. I don't know if there's been I think there was maybe 1 or 2, but I don't know if there's been a batter yet who's had a 2-ball count here for Dickinson. This might be the first one. Right down the middle for strike 2. So now the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. After falling 2-0, she's leveled it out at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9 for Aubrey Lindstrom. She is just dealing strikes like this is the last game of her high school career here. And it's not, but it's very, very, very impressive. Taya Hopoff, the catcher, fouls it away, strike one. She's one of the strikeout victims of Lindstrom, 0 for 1. And that one might find the gap, going back right center, and nice job there by Camry Nelson to make the grab. Hop off. The wind may have assisted that in pushing it towards right field, but Hop off will fly out to Nelson and right. Paige Balliette struck out swinging last time she was at the plate. She'll step back up with another shot at Lindstrom here. Two seniors doing battle on this at bat. Strike one. And that one just a little bit below the knees. Ball one, 1-1 the count. Still a no-hitter here going for both teams, and a foul tip for strike two. 1-2 the count. And that one came in for a little low. I believe it was a ball. 2-2. It was over the plate, but it was right at knee level, if not a little bit lower. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one is going to be the first hit of the game. It'll be a single for Paige Balliette into right field. Now bring up Reese Hawk. So a runner on first. I think that might be the first time I've said that since the first inning of play here. Fouled away, strike one. And that comes across for a strike. 0-2. Once again, there's 2 out, so see if Lindstrom can get out of this inning, only allowing that 1 hit. The 0-2 fouled away, and Hauk will stay alive for at least 1 more pitch. And that one popped up, fouled away, and just over our broadcast station here. And a ball. Home plate umpire will confer with the first base umpire, and it will indeed be a ball, as Hauk did not commit to the swing. And that one hit up high. Getting underneath it, there's McKinnon in center field, and that will do it. They leave 1 on base, but they do get a hit. And now it's still 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. All right, welcome back. Top of the fifth, Aubrey Lindstrom steps up to the plate. She is 0 for 1, struck out last time she was at the plate. And it's a 1-0 game here. Lindstrom will pop it up. First baseman Mortensen will make the grab in foul territory for out number 1. Now bring up Jennifer Talixson, the senior. She also struck out last time she was at the plate. We're 40 minutes into this ball game. We've been cruising right along here. Averaging less than 10 minutes an inning. Well, actually, no, we're averaging right at 10 minutes an inning here at the moment. I missed that one. I'm not sure if it's a ball or a strike. We'll see if we can get confirmation after this pitch here. So it's at least one ball. And that one popped up and fouled away, and it's at least 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one grounded to third and into left field, and it's a single for Talixson. So now the Squirrels get the hit on the board. Taylor Severson struck out last time she was at the plate. And the snap throw up to first goes into foul territory in right field, and that will advance Talixson up to second. I believe second base is I have to double check my stat book. I don't think a Squirrel's reached second base yet in this game. That one fouled away for a strike. Wind up in the delivery, and that one will drop. Yonner will pick it up. Underhand flip to Mortensen at first for the 1-3. Advances Talixson to third. Puts 2 outs on the board. And brings up Kaylee McKinnon. McKinnon 0 for 1. Last time at the plate, she lined it right back into the glove of Yonner. And the pitch. High for a ball, and it's no balls. 1 ball, no strike. Swing and a miss. Pitch may have been just a little bit too inside there, and that caused the strike. 1-1. Outside, ball 2. Runner on third here, and the Squirrels with an opportunity here to tie the game if they can get a base hit. Swing and a miss for a strike, 2-2. We'll see if Yonner can get her 5th strikeout of the game and get out of this inning here, leaving Dickinson stranded on third. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the windup in the delivery, smacked foul, and it'll remain 2-2. Outside, and that is a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her. Strikeout number 5, and that ends the top of the 5th, and they will strand Dickinson on third. It remains 1-0 here in favor of the Dickinson Midgets. And this is a game, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're not sure what's going to happen just yet. We'll be back in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, bottom of the 5th. That one fouled away over the backstop for strike 1. The batter is the shortstop, Callie Kubis, a junior. Lindstrom looking for strikeout number 10 here, if she can get it. Bunt down the third base line, picked up, thrown over, and safe. She was able to run it out. That was a close one, too. Kubis on. The center couldn't get it to Nelson in time for the 5-3. Now going to the books as an infield hit. Now bring up Bailey Berg. And I'm not, partial bunt there, bunted off foul. Pitch comes across for a strike. And that one's low for a ball. I believe it's 2-2. We'll see if the umpire will give us some assistance on that. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 for Aubrey Lindstrom. That brings up McKenna Eckelberg, the third baseman. Once again, one away here in the bottom of the 5th. And that one bunted foul for a strike. 0-1. I had to take a double look at our scoreboard there. That the bottom loop of the 5 is almost enclosed, makes it look like it's the bottom of the 6, but I promise you it's the bottom of the 5th right now. 0-1. Showed bunt, pulled the bunt back, and then Pronte thought about throwing it up to first, but Kubis decided to stay there. Swing and a miss for a strike. Out number 11. Ava Yonner, 0 for 1, struck out swinging. And the pitch, and that one fouled into the dirt off her left knee, strike 1. Two away, runner on first there for Dickinson is Callie Kubis. 1-0 Midgets lead here on the Go Promo scoreboard. The windup in the delivery, and did she go with the swing? I think she did, maybe not. No call on the strike there, so give her a ball, and it's 1-1. One delivery, swung on, hit up, and backpedaling is the second baseman, Richter, and she makes the grab, and that ends the 5th as they strand Kubis on first. And we go to the top of the 6th now with the Midgets leading 1-0. And the Squirrels up to bat when we return here on Magnitude. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, to the top of the 6th we go. Ava Yonner will face batters 9, 1, and 2 in the lineup for Central Cass. That'll be Pronte, Richter, and Holzer. And Pronte is 0 for 1 with a ground out on a 1-3 that advanced her teammate. I believe that was the one that advanced her teammate to third. No, yes, that would have been correct. But third base is as far as the Squirrels have gotten in this game today, and they still trail 1-0. The one run on a pass ball back in the first inning of play. Jenna Decker would be responsible for the run recorded. And we go to the top of the 6th. Yonner, I believe, with 5 strikeouts. I'll have to double check my scorecard here when the opportunity presents itself. Aubrey Lindstrom with 11 strikeouts so far in this contest. A high and inside, ball 1. Almost made Pronte take a step back there, as it almost nicked her on the chin. And that one high to the outside, ball 2. So 1 to the inside, 1 to the outside, and a 2-0 count as a result. And she'll be hit by that pitch, and she'll get on first. So another runner on, and that's Tori Richter. So Mateo Mortensen is actually pitching. Came in here on the start this inning. And that will move. That'll give us a new first baseman. I believe they may have flip-flopped. That one up high. Ball one. Once again, Tori Richter, the batter, 0 for 2. Line drive to the third baseman and a ground out to the third baseman. And the pitch. And a strike. And it is indeed Ava Yonner at first base now. Just got a glimpse of her jersey number. That one will sneak into left field. That is a base hit single for Tori Richter. And you have 2 runners on. First and second. And a base hit here could potentially tie the game. Riley Holzer, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and a fly out. Fly out to the third baseman, Eckelberg. Swing and a miss for a strike. That's the second hit of the game for Central Cass. And that will be a little grounder to short, and the force out at third will keep runners on first and second. But Pronte will, or unless, I think they might have had a courtesy runner for Pronte, as they usually do. So Holzer reaches on a fielder's choice, and the force out at third. So that moves Richter up to second. Riley Holzer on first. Now Katie Sinner hit by a pitch and a strikeout. And that one's going deep and high to left field, and it is gone. It is long gone. It is a 3-run home run for Katie Sinner. And the Squirrels have taken a 3-1 lead on one swing of the bat. That was a deep hit ball. I thought it was going to go actually over the baseball outfield fence, but it didn't quite make it that far. (3-1) Central Cass on a 3-run homer by Katie Sinner. And a swing and a miss here to Peyton Nelson for a strike. 0-1. That one off the edge of the bat, foul for a strike, 0-2. That one will drop in for a ball. 1-2 the count now here to Peyton Nelson. Aubrey Lindstrom is on deck, 1 away. Bases are empty now after the 3-run blast by Katie Sinner. She had a 2-run blast to left center in the first game against Hart River too, so she has knocked in 5 RBIs so far here in the mid-season Madness softball tournament. And a hit out into right field. It'll go into the books as a base hit. Now bring up Aubrey Lindstrom now with a runner on first. 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout to the then first baseman Mortensen in foul territory her last trip to the plate. That one inside, and Nelson thought about going to second, but decided to stay put. Snap throw up to first, nearly got it there in time too. That is not a strikeout. I don't know why the strikeout graphic appeared. It is a 1-ball, 2-strike count. We'll reset the count here. 1-2, foul down the third base line, and that was about maybe 8 or 9 inches shy of being fair. It just didn't quite get over the third base bag before it went over the foul line. Got 2 undefeated teams here. And they're going for the double play. They won't get it. They'll get the force out on Nelson at second. Aubrey Lindstrom will be safe on first. So that's 2 away now. Brings up Jennifer Tallickson. So Lindstrom on with a fielder's choice. Tallickson singled to left field on her last at bat. She struck out the first time she stepped up to the plate. It looks like we might have a change here. No, it's still Tallickson. Oh, we have a courtesy runner at first. Okay, I'm not sure who that is since she's wearing a sweatshirt, but swing and a miss for a strike. 0-1. And that one will miss outside for a ball, and maybe a few Midget fans wanted a strike there, as it looked like Tallickson may have went through on the swing, but. And they'll catch the edge for strike 2. One-two, hit high, right center field, and making the grab there is Reese Hauk. A big 3-run blast for Katie Sinner. And now the Squirrels are up 2 heading into the bottom of the 6th. See how the Midgets respond, but first we'll see how Aubrey Lindstrom responds. 11 strikeouts. Can she get 12, 13, and or 14? We'll find out when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 6th, it's Jenna Decker stepping up to the plate. First pitch, high outside for ball 1. Decker walked her first trip, struck out swinging her second trip to the plate. And now it's 1-0. And the pitch will hit the edge for a strike, 1-1. Jenna Decker scored on a pass ball coming in from third to make it 1-0. They would hold on to that lead until the bottom of the 5th when Katie Sinner with 2 runners on would blast one deep to left field. This one a one-hopper knocked down by Richter, fires it over, got it just in time. Richter almost causing an error but able to recover and get the runner out on the 4-3, and that's 1 away. And now Matea Mortensen, who grounded out to third and struck out swinging, is 0 for 2. Steps up to the plate here for the Midgets. They'll see if they can get a couple runs to tie this thing up. Pitch to the outside edge of the plate for strike 1 from Lindstrom. 1 hour and 3 minutes time of the game so far. Inside edge for strike 2, and this is some impressive pitching here. Another Midseason Madness final. West Hope Newburgh Bottineau defeats Pembina County North by the final score 12-2 in 5 innings. And that one hit up foul and way out of play. Ooh, you see it there. So remain 0-2. Mortensen struck out swinging last time. Fouls it away this time, stays alive, and nearly hits one of the assistant coaches there for Central Cass. Well, she has a smile on her face. She's okay. Oh, 2. Up high, right field, getting underneath it. There's Camry Nelson. She'll make the grab. That's 2 away. Taya Hopoff will step into the batter's box now. 0 for 2. Struck out swinging, and it'll fly out to Camry Nelson. On her most recent trip to the plate. This is pitch 80 for Lindstrom unofficially, according to my numbers. And that pitch will miss outside for ball 1. And on 80 pitches, 59 strikes and 21 balls, according to my numbers unofficially. 1 hour and 5 minutes into the ball game. That one hit up high, and Lindstrom will get underneath, or Nelson will get underneath it again and make the other grab, and that will end the 6th inning. The Squirrels up 3-1, head to the 7th. Looking for maybe some insurance runs here to see if they can get a victory over the Midgets, but don't count them out. This game's not over until it's over. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
It was like you can't even describe it. Like you must. I always tell people who don't have kids, it's like your heart running outside of your body. It's just incredible. Like, you made this little human, and you do everything you can to protect them.
All right, 3-1 Squirrels here over the Dickinson Midgets in a 1B versus 1A matchup here on Magnitude Sports at the North Softball Complex on the northern edge of Fargo, North Dakota. And we've had a ball game here. This has been a very exciting one so far. We said in our pregame show that this was either going to be like a high-scoring 40-run affair, or it's going to be a low-scoring one where the difference is 1 or 2 runs. And right now, 2-run difference is exactly where we sit. Pitch comes outside for a ball, 1-0. At last report, Bismarck High was up 12-0 in the top of the 2nd inning against Fargo Davies over on Field 1. That report came in about 30 minutes ago, so I would imagine that's that probably maybe has changed. So two balls or 3? I couldn't see how many fingers he put up. And that will be ball 4. Severson walks on a 4-pitch walk. That brings up Kaylee McKinnon. 0 for 2. Line drive out to the pitcher, who was then Ava Yonner, and strikeout swinging on her last trip to the plate. So runner on first, that's Severson. McKinnon steps in. Mortensen delivers. McKinnon, had that stayed fair, it would have been 4-1. That's a jog for that spectator, that's for sure. Hopoff will have a quick chat here with Mortensen. Not sure what the conversation is consisting of, but let's take a look and see if we have any other finals that have popped up here. No, the last one reported was a 12-2 win for West Hope Newburgh Botno over Pembina County in 5 innings. We've had a couple of about 3 or 4 5-inning games here. It looks like Ava Yonner's coming back into the circle. So Mortensen will leave the circle. Ava Yana will come back, and Mortensen will go to first. Looks like that's the case. So they will flip-flop once again as Ava Yana, the freshman, comes back into the circle. Mortensen goes back to first. And a bunt here by McKinnon down the third baseline, picked up by Eckelberg, fired over there to Mortensen. And that will advance Severson into scoring position on second. 1 away. Brings up Barbara Pronte. So a 5-3 bunt out. Advances Severson up to second. Now this is Barbara Pronte 0 for 1. Ground out and a hit by a pitch. That one. Ooh, that was a close throw back to second there. And a nice eye by Hopoff to notice that Severson was not quite paying attention at that moment. Pitch comes across as a strike, and it's 0-1. Top of the 7th, 3-1. Squirrels get all 3 on one swing of the bat from Katie Swinner. That one will loop into shallow right center. Coming into third is Severson, and they will initially send her. And now Coach Koss will keep her at third as Hopoff wasn't able to control the throw initially coming in from the outfield. And it went into the backstop, and Severson thought about it, but then Coach Koss was like, no, just stay there. Just stay there. And we'll have a courtesy runner here for Severson. And I believe that is going to be Grace Fletchock, if I saw the jersey number correctly. So there's Tori Richter. Second and third, runners on. And the pitch comes low for a ball, 1-0. And that one popped up, and Hopoff will make the catch right in front of the backstop for the second out. So runners still on second and third, and it's, I believe, Riley Holzer. Yep, it is. Hit by a pitch, fly out, reached on a fielder's choice. I missed that pitch. That one comes in for a strike, and it's at least 0-1. Second and third, 2 outs. And the pitch comes in for a ball. It's at least 1-1. It is actually 2-1. Thank you, umpire. Appreciate that. That one popped up and fouled directly over our broadcast station. Almost might make a nice hop into the concession stand area. So 2-2. 2 runners on, 2 outs, and the 2-2 outside, full count, 3-2. Yonner probably did that on purpose to see if Holzer would chase, and Holzer smart enough not to do so, and now a full count here. 2 outs, runners will go. That's going into center field, and no, it won't quite go into center field. It was a little short. Bailey Berg, the second baseman, makes the catch. They'll strand 2 runners in scoring position, and we head to the bottom of the 7th, and the Midgets need at least 2. We'll see if they can get 2 when we come back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
We have at least 3 outs remaining. We'll see if the Midgets can get at least 2 runs. If they get 3 and walk it off, they could possibly win it. Lindstrom, last time I checked, I believe she had 11 strikeouts. I think that's where she sits right now, but I'll have to double check my scorecard. Flips it to the outside. I believe that's 2 balls and no strikes. Wind up in the delivery. And it'll miss for ball 2 or 3. We'll say 3 for now. No help from the umpire. And that'll be ball 4. We had it right the whole time, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Ballier, who was 1 for 2. Strikeout on a single. Now Reese Hawk, Reese Hawk, 0 for 2. Strikeout swinging and a fly out to center field to Kaylee McKinnon. And now coach will come out and talk with the Squirrels in the circle here to see if they can talk his team into getting through the bottom of the 7th here. Nobody out and a runner on first here for the Midgets, and the tying run comes to the plate. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, including Go Promo, Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. Aubrey Lindstrom winds up, delivers, popped up, high pop up, running in is Richter, getting underneath it, makes the grab. That's 1 out. The Central Cass fans in the stands here stomping their feet, which is okay. So Houck will pop out for the first out of the inning. And that pitch comes across for a strike. Once again, runner on first is Paige Balliet. Got there on a 4-pitch walk. This is Callie Kubis, the shortstop. 1 for 2, strikeout and a single. And that one will be foul. Oh, man. It was just foul by maybe a couple of centimeters, too. Hour and 17 minutes, make it an hour and 18 minutes time of the game here, and the Midgets are down to 2 outs and they need 2 runs. Fouled away, they'll remain 0-2. And according to my numbers, this next pitch here will be pitch number 90 for Aubrey Lindstrom. Lined up in the delivery. Right down the middle for a strike. No, what? It wasn't? Really? Looked like a strike from up here. Must have been, I'm not sure where the strike zone was on that one, to be honest with you. And I'm saying that neutrally. I just call it as I see it. That one hit into left field and getting underneath it is Severson to make the grab. And that's 2 away. And the Central Cass Squirrels are an out away from a victory here over the #1 team in the Class A polls. Bailey Berg missed it for a ball, and 5 innings ago that was a strike, but swing and a miss, no doubt about that one. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bailey Berg has struck out on 2 occasions here on her 2 trips to the plate so far. Once again, the runner on first is Paige Ballier. Low pitch for a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Can strikeout number 12 do it? It does! Central Cass wins 12 strikeouts for Aubrey Lindstrom, and your final score is 3-1. What a performance by Aubrey Lindstrom, and 1 swing of the bat from Katie Sinner in the top of the 6th was enough to do it. And the Dickinson Midgets fall here to the Central Cass Squirrels, and it was a great game and nothing for the Midgets to hang their head about. And talk about a confidence booster here for Central Cass. Let's take a break and we'll come back and go through the stats on this one, and then return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
All right, welcome back here. Your final score here, the Central Cass Squirrels. Upset, maybe? I don't know if you want to use the word upset, but let's put it this way. They get a confidence booster defeating the #1 seed from Class A, the Dickinson Midgets. And the Midgets scoring a run in the top of the first on a pass ball. Janet Decker would come in to score from third, and that'd be their only run of the game, and they would hold on to that lead until the top of the 6th. or was it the top of the 5th? Let me double check my scorebook here. Yes, it was the top of the 6th. Central Cass would get a couple of runners on base. Matter of fact, let's pull up my scorecard here. So in the 6th inning of play, it would be Barbara Pronte who would be hit by a pitch and advance to second. And then she'd be thrown out on a force out at third for the first out of the inning. And then Tori Richter would get on base with a single. And then Riley Holzer would get on base. Can't read my scorecard there. And then Katie Sinner on the very first pitch would blast one deep to left field. Almost went over the baseball outfield fence. And that would score Sinner, Holzer, and Richter for the 3 runs in the top of the 6th, and that would be the end of it. And Aubrey Lindstrom in the circle recorded a total of 12 strikeouts, had 10 of them by I believe it was the 4th or 5th inning, and then she got a couple more over the last couple of innings. But Aubrey Lindstrom with 12 strikeouts on the Midgets. In the first 10 batters that the Midgets put to the plate, she struck out 8 of them, and one reached on a walk, and then the other one popped out. I believe it was to second base, if memory serves me correctly. So what a fantastic game here. We were certainly looking forward to this game. We weren't sure what the outcome was going to be. As you can see, the Squirrels exiting out of their dugout there, but they have some smiles on their face. There are a few Squirrel fans in the stands here to my right who left with some pretty happy smiles on their face. Or I think if you're a Central Cass Squirrel player, you could be like, "Mom, Dad, can we get pizza?" And they're going to be like, "Yep, you bet we can." So what a fantastic game here, and but by both teams. And Dickinson Midgets always don't let this loss fool you. They're a really good team, and they're going to go on and win several more games the remainder of this season. So, but this one here was a fun one, no doubt about it. Your final 3-1. Let's take a look at our schedule for tomorrow. We'll have 6 games for you. Shanley Williston, Dickinson Fargo Davies will be here on Field 5. I think Dickinson Fargo Davies is on Field 5, and then we'll have Hart River Northern Cass on Field 5, and then we'll wrap it up tomorrow with Des Lacs, Burlington, Lewis, and Clark, and Thompson. And that is I believe a number 2 versus number 4, number 1 versus number 4. Can't recall off the top of my head, but regardless to say, that should be a good game, no doubt about it. So 6 games tomorrow, 2 at 11, 2 at 1, 2 at 3 o'clock, and that'll wrap up our 10-game broadcast stretch here at the Midseason Madness softball tournament in North Fargo. We hope you join us tomorrow. We're going to wrap this one up. Once again, your final score here from the North Softball Complex. The Central Cass Squirrels, on a swing of the bat by Katie Sinner to left field, defeats the Dickinson Midgets 3-1. Jenna Decker accounts for the lone run for the Midgets. Thanks so much for watching. These games will be available on demand here probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes after we conclude our live broadcast, which is coming up right now. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock for a couple of games here on Magnitude. Before we end this, let me double check something here really quick. It looks like Fargo Davies and Bismarck is still playing, so if you want some more softball, you can tune into that game on Magnitude Sports. And let's see here, I'll tell you, they're making me wait a few seconds to tell you for sure, but okay, give me 5 seconds. I can tell you if they're still playing or not. Make me watch a commercial there. It's not my fault. Yeah, they are still playing. They are in looks like the top of the 4th. And the Bismarck High Demon, yeah, it is the top of the 4th with nobody out. And the Bismarck Demons have a commanding 19-1 lead over Fargo Davies. And that game will go to at least 5 innings. So you got maybe another 15 minutes of softball if you want to flip over to that game here on Magnitude. But that's going to wrap it up for this broadcast. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.